this is a ghost pepper. Is this the spiciest thing in the world?
Bye-bye, pepper.
Who was your best on-screen kiss with?
Oh.
That's a normal thing. Yeah, this is a normal thing.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good. They're a lovely, friendly bunch of people.
Wow.
And they like you a lot. They're very excited that you're here. How is your poor little hand? That hurts. Just if you could see the angle, how swollen those fingers are. They broken?
This actually looks like the Mona Lisa compared to what it was. This isn't bad. This
really?
is yeah. But I'm gonna get another surgery so that I can.
Wait, another. How many have you had?
I've had one now, and then this will be the second.
To do what?
To get it working again, to get it back to 100%.
So now, when the accident happened, when did you look at? Because I've never broken anything. Had you broken something before?
Yeah,
you had?
No, sprained stuff, not crazy breaks.
So when the accident happened, did you realize right away?
No, because you're in fight or flight mode. It's sort of, you know, it was a lot of, there was a lot going on.
A lot of adrenaline.
A lot of adrenaline. It hit on her side, so I was extremely fearful of that. And then it was about getting her out, getting the people in the other car out, and then only after everything's settled, then you realize what's happened.
Because the other car was going very, very fast.
70 miles per hour.
That's a huge, I mean, I've been hit with someone going like 40, but I can't imagine 70.
I was in an F-150, which is a heavy truck, and when he passed the red light, my truck flipped twice before landing on my hand.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm fortunate.
So you didn't know at the time,
no.
But oh my God, and it's been a few months, and it is still horrible looking.
Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, that is not pretty.
No. So I'm gonna get like I'll get my next surgery. I'm gonna get like things added to it. You know, it'll be my first plastic surgery.
Like
so
what? Like a can opener, or what do you?
Well, just like, that. I could do that. I could do that, or like a bicep, some abs.
Right.
You know, like really strong looking hands.
Little six-pack on the
That's
two
what I
fingers
mean.
like that.
Exactly.
All right, so you'll be able to use them because you can't use them at all right now.
Yeah, currently they're,
How do you, at least it's your left hand, you're right-handed,
Yeah.
Okay, and so what's hard to do? Because you have your right hand, but what?
Crocheting is tough.
You can't crochet.
Crocheting is hard.
Right.
Juggling is always hard.
Can you juggle before?
I could juggle before.
Oh, you could?
Yeah, well, my pops was a clown. He was like he trained chickens to
jump
through
Did you say your
hoops of
pops?
fire. Yeah, pops.
You call them your pops?
Yeah, pops.
It's adorable. Okay, so your pops?
Yeah, pops.
And your mom's was,
Mom's? Mom used to sell like pins and things at fairs.
And he was a clown?
And he was a clown.
Wow.
Yeah, we used to sell snow cones in Echo Park. That was kind of what we did, sold hot dogs and snow cones.
And he was, now I'm just fascinated by your dad being a clown.
Yeah.
And so, and so he wore the big shoes and the red nose and everything?
Yeah, we used to dress, we had a thing called the Snow Cone Family Circus. So we would go to Echo Park, and I was like very young, 3 years old. We'd all dress up in clown costume, the whole family. So me, mom, me. You know, me, mom, pops. And we'd all be in clown costumes selling hot dogs. That was our shtick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you like that as a kid? That must be fun as a kid.
Yeah, it's great. Actually, when you're in clown costume, you can't fight. You know, so like, it was always very, like, that was the best time to be with the folks.
You could fight, but it would look weird to have a clown fighting.
Who wants to buy hot dogs from fighting clowns?
From a fighting clown.
Nobody wants to do that.
You'd be known as the fighting clowns,
Exactly.
all of you.
Exactly.
Is that what made you want to go into, because you started acting young, right?
Yeah. No, you're asking why I went into show business?
Yes.
Because I was broke.
Okay.
And it seemed like a good way to make money at the time. I knew nothing about craft. There was no passion in the performance or anything like that. It was just,
How did you know there was money involved? Did you see someone?
I did. I used to surf in Malibu at this place where you needed a key to get in. It's called Point Doom. And a friend of mine had the key, and my friend also knew a kid who was on Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. And he had like this really fresh Doyle board, like all brand new clothes, a Game Boy, the light up shoes. I was like, this guy is living the life.
Right.
Who were his parents?
Right.
And then I found out that it wasn't his parents, it was him, and he had gotten a gig on the show, and I'm going, well, I need the light up shoes now.
Right. So how did you get Sure, why would you say that? Why wouldn't you say that?
Why wouldn't you?
Yes,
Why
you
wouldn't
see
you?
light up shoes, you want them now.
Right.
So, and then how did you go about, what was your next move?
I got the yellow pages. We didn't have a computer or anything. We had yellow pages, and there was I just looked for agent. And
I see.
Called the agent.
You called the agent?
Yeah, I was like
You just
10.
looked under agent?
Agent.
Okay.
Well, talent agent.
Uh-huh.
And I actually called a manager first named Howie Blowfish, and then he directed me. No joke, his name was Howie Blowfish. And I felt bad for him. And then after that subsided, I called the agent. He gave me the number, and I called, and I said, I'm the biggest thing in England, and you know, I'm this big manager, and I got this kid in England, and he'd love to be an actor, and can you meet him? And she knew it was a kid, because I was 10.
You were pretending to represent yourself?
Self.
Uh-huh.
And she...
Wait, how old were you?
10.
10, and you had a voice trying to be like an older...
Yeah, I was trying to sell myself.
Uh-huh.
And she bought you know, she thought it's, you know, you really need to have you got to be a bold person to do something like that. And then they asked me to come in, and I read a Burger King commercial, and she said, good to go.
She took you on, and she is still your agent today?
Correct.
Wow.
Wild.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. We have to take a break. When you would surf, would you wear the clown shoes or no? All right. We have to take a break, and we're going to come back and talk about why you're frightened of your cell phone. We'll be right back. We're back with Shia LaBeouf. So that's a clip from Eagle Eye, and it's basically it's how technology can be used against you. Do you want to? And a lot of this is based on truth, right?
Yeah, we're living in a time now where people are dependent on their technology. It's no longer something that, you know, where you're a computer geek and you know about stuff like that. It's sort of ADT security boxes, OnStar in your car. All these things can be used against you to track you or frame you for a crime you didn't commit, which is terrifying. I mean, even to the fact where we had an FBI consultant who was working on the picture who says that 1 in 5 phone calls that you make are documented.
That's frightening.
Extremely frightening.
I mean, that's real? That's
yeah,
true?
that's very real.
Wow. Okay, so, because you're basically framed by something.
Right.
And trying to, and it's controlling everything that you do.
Yeah. And also cluing us in on where not to step so that we don't die. It's fight or flight really from 20 minutes in.
Right. And other people are involved as well. And it's really good. It's like from the moment you start watching, it's action-packed from the very beginning of the film. It's really, really exciting. And then I couldn't sleep because I watched it late last night and then I was up. Thank you.
Yeah.
And now, do you look at things differently since you've learned all that?
Yeah. Well, see, and also the idea that your phone, even when it's off, can be turned on and used as a microphone to listen in. So I wind up, you know, like, anytime my cell phone's around me, I'm very wary of it. I walk into my house, I'm like, that was a great day at the park, wasn't it? You know? Or I'm looking around, making sure that I just get very strange around it.
Wait, say that again. Your cell phone, even when it's off, can be turned
on to listen in on whatever's happening in your life. Same with your ADT security
By who? Like
box.
the company that owns the phone?
No, they have trackers. It's basically FBI trackers. Since the Patriot Act has been put into effect, they have free reign to track anybody who they, you know, think is a terrorist.
Wow, wow. So this movie is basically an extreme version of what would happen.
Right.
Because someday this could happen.
Yeah,
potentially.
absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So, and and you said earlier your parents were kind of responsible, I think, for helping you get into this entertainment business.
Sure.
You retired them, right?
Oh yeah. That was like that was the coolest thing I've ever done in my life, was be able to say, you guys don't have to work anymore. And so my dad hangs out in my garage. Yeah. So they're artists, you know. They never were bureaucrats, so they don't have to hustle as much, you know, or you know, go from fair to fair and living from fair to fair. It's very cool for us.
That's very cool. And they still live here in this area?
Yeah, my mom lives up in the Angeles Crest Mountains, and my dad lives in my garage.
It's not really retiring him. Putting him in your garage. I pictured you have a house and everything for him.
Well, he's got an air mattress and a big screen,
Oh,
and it's
great.
very nice. It's very nice.
Then he's set.
He's set.
Eagle Eye opens in theaters everywhere today. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Hi.
Hi, how are you, Shia?
I'm very good. I'm very good.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah.
They're happy to see you, too.
Very cool. Happy to see you. How are you?
So the last time you were here, you had some injured fingers. You had broken fingers.
Yes.
What were they from a movie, right?
Well, no, I flipped my truck on my hand, basically.
Oh, that's right. It was the accident.
Yeah. I got hit, and my truck flipped over and crunched my hand, and then I went to go to work.
Then you went to work, but you had, and they're fine, and they're working fine now.
100%, yeah.
That's a dangerous thing because it can really mess up a lot of different things.
Yes.
You need fingers, don't you?
You need fingers. You do need fingers.
I'm glad that you're healthy and happy.
Hey, thank you.
And you have you don't need them. I mean, we can all be fine without them. I'm just saying.
Sure, no.
So right.
Yeah, of course.
So,
thank you. I appreciate it.
So and happy early birthday, I think, right?
Yeah,
Soon?
June. Yeah, and I feel it coming. 25.
25. Oh, you're getting old.
Big number.
Is it?
Well, that's when it's sort of, it's like, big boy pants age. You sort of got to get your act together, sort of,
Do you feel you're feeling that you have to get your act together?
Well, no, you're coming at me now.
Yeah.
No, you just start looking at your life, assessing the situation. My mother's attitude towards me has changed. She comes at me now. It's sort of, anytime she's annoyed with me, she's like, why don't you grow up and settle down finally? As though the two words are interchangeable, Also, I just noticed I'm listening to 80s and 90s soft rock now, like K-Earth.
That's kind of early at 25
Is
to be
it?
listening. Yeah, I think so.
Like Kenny G, that I like the way you move. I like the Earth, Wind, and Fire version with Kenny G. Sexy saxophone. Never appreciated it before.
And now you do.
And now all of a sudden, boom.
It's funny. You start as you get older. You'll notice yourself. Whereas before, when you're in a grocery store, that music would annoy you.
Sure.
You find yourself tapping along or humming, and that's the first sign that it's all downhill.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
When you're tapping along to that music. But now you started early in this business, didn't you?
Yeah.
How young were you?
Like 10 years
10.
old. Yeah.
And have you? I have this image, and I could be wrong. That you were. Now that's not.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy?
That's not the image I had in my head.
No.
I feel like that you've been kind of a wild child. I feel like you would be a handful to your parents.
Sure. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Is that right?
Yeah. And vice versa. You know.
They were a handful to you.
Well,
Your parents were clowns. They were not. The last time you were here, you said they were. How can a clown be a bad parent?
Oh, they're sweethearts. No, I love them dearly, but we're all a little rambunctious. You know. We're not.
But that's true. His parents are clowns. Can you imagine having clowns as parents?
Yeah. My dad was a clown, or he used to ride rodeo and he trained chickens. And my mother's are also very eclectic. You know, she's into very strange things. Yeah, we're all a little rambunctious.
Yeah. And do you? How is the relationship now? Are y'all? Are they proud of you? They must be proud of you.
Yeah. It's nice, and they're able to. They never really paid taxes or had any Social Security saved up, so it's nice for them
to have you.
Yeah, exactly.
And now, can we talk about a recent bar fight that you were in? Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
This is therapy for you. That's why you're here.
Wow. Okay, gotcha.
I want to help you in all the ways I can. Okay. So what happened? Was it? You didn't start it.
Well, I can't say I wasn't a part of it. No, I mean, I was a part of it. I walked out to go have a cigarette. I was there with some friends. Some guys instigated me, and that's what it was.
How did they instigate you?
Some name calling, just stupid,
And you didn't know them?
I didn't know them, no.
Do you feel like because you're a celebrity, does that happen to you, where all of a sudden guys are jealous and they're like, oh, you're an actor, and I'm going to make fun of that because they're not actors?
I don't say that either, It was just an awkward situation. I'm not going to blame it all on that either, I'm sure it does change things. It does change things, I'm not trying to challenge anybody either. I was just there with my friends, but yeah, I mean, people get drunk, people get crazy,
Yeah. Well, that's why it's always bar and fighter together usually, because I try to avoid the bars because the fights happen in the. It's silly because people they drink and then they say stupid things and then it gets out of hand.
Yeah.
And do you care what people about your public persona?
I mean, the only opinion that really counts, for me, and I don't care how cheesy it sounds. My mother's opinion is very, it's a serious deal for me. Really, the only honest opinion I feel I truly have, and the only opinion that really matters to me in my life. And and she
You can
comes
applaud
at me.
that. I don't blame you.
Yeah, and she comes at me pretty hard.
She does.
Oh yeah. And my mother's, she's 5'1" of straight power when she wants to be. But
How would she do in that sorry spin game?
Sorry, not very good. Not very good. She's but like Mother's Day, I went over. I wrote her a little card, sort of in the same vein where I sketched this point of view of like two thighs up in the air and a doctor in front of the thighs, as though she was giving birth.
And then in the passageway is sort of the doctor analyzing the baby, you know, his thoughts. Oh, it looks like it's going to be a healthy child. He'll probably get arrested 5 times before he's 25. He'll probably, you know, he'll probably crap on himself for 12 years of his life, and he'll probably hide the boxes all over the house. He'll probably steal money from you. He'll probably scream at you. He'll probably lie to you. He'll probably run away from home, get kicked out of every school he ever went to, but he'll love you more than anybody you'll ever meet in your life, you know, that sort of thing. She started crying, and it was very cool.
That's a sweet card.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Now Hallmark's going to come out with a card like that. You've just given them a really good idea.
Yeah,
That's really, really sweet. All right, we have to take a break. We're going to talk about the new Transformers movie. We'll be back with Shia LaBeouf. That's Shia LaBeouf in, this is the 3rd Transformers movie, right? And I believe you said, and I like when actors are honest about things, because you don't have full control over the movies. You have control over your performance, but then there's a lot. So you were not a fan of the 2nd Transformer movie as much as the 1st one.
Yeah, I thought that, you know, the geography was hard to understand. Sometimes you would look at the frame and it would be a bunch of moving parts, and you wouldn't necessarily what part was a part of which robot, who was fighting who, why they were fighting. Just seemed like it was overcomplicated. And, you know, my favorite summer films are very simple movies, you know, straightforward to understand. And I think that this is the best script that we've had, bar none, since we've started.
You
making
like this
these
one?
movies. This is by far the best script we've had. And it's also, you know, we've sort of perfected this style of making these movies in terms of, you know, a lot of the camera angles were so close, you know, and when you have 3D, you have to back up. And with these things as big as they are, you have to back up to understand the geography of the fights. Sort of like Black Hawk Down, you really understand the geography really well, so the fighting is really interesting. In the 2nd movie, you didn't understand geography because you were all over the world. You were in Egypt, then you were over here, and you were in Chicago. You were all over the place. You didn't know where you were. I think this movie gets the geography really well. And it's the best action sequence Mike's ever devised.
Well, that's great. Well, and like I said, I think that's important for you to be honest, because, you know, the audience is trusting you. You're selling a film, and they want to know that you loved it. And so now Rosie, this was her first acting job. This is a model. She did Victoria's Secret. She did a lot of modeling, but she had never acted before. She was on the show last week. And you were very pleasantly surprised in her ability to act.
Yeah, I mean, you know, on paper, you know, you hear Mike, she say he's going to replace, you know, your leading lady. It's a freak out for a while, you know, and then Rosie shows up, and at first I'm thinking, you know, because I talk to tennis balls on poles, you know, most of the day, and then the only support I'll have would be this Victoria's Secret model who, you know, is acting this movie for the first time. So on paper, it's very scary, but she got in there, and, you know, like day 3, she was ad-libbing with Malkovich and completely comfortable.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, she's a good actress.
That's so you're mainly talking to tennis balls on poles for a mark on where to look, but then the action sequences are real?
Yeah, there's the only CGI that's involved in Transformer movies, I mean, is the robots. And all the practical effects are actually happening. And so, you know, when he's blowing up Chicago, all that's actually happening. And the only thing that's added in there is Optimus. And so, you know, that's your work day. You know, it's really incredible. I remember one day, in particular, I was in Chicago, and we were getting ready to wake up, and it was Monday, and my weekend had just finished, and I hear this banging. I look outside, and as I'm looking outside, I see this black body, just a man in a black suit, fall out through my window. I'm on the 25th floor or so, and he's in a squirrel suit. And I look down, and I got my cereal in my hand, and my hand shaking, and he starts, you know, he dips down, and then he starts flying over the city, and the whole city is exploding, and that's sort of like my key to go to work, you know, like, you know,
I'm late.
I'm late, I gotta get the cereal down. Exactly.
That's hilarious, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, well, I look forward to seeing it. Transformers Dark of the Moon opens in theaters July 1st. We'll be right back. Shia LaBeouf, everybody.
Hello!
Hey, Shia.
Hey. I got a good addition to your Classic Joke Friday.
Please, I love jokes, please.
What do you call a fish with no eyes? Pretty good. Pretty good.
Because there's no eye in it.
That's pretty good. Hey, thank you. You're good.
I like it. It's
Thank
a good
you.
one. It's a good one. You're fantastic in this movie, and can we just, well, we'll talk about the movie later, because we have so much to talk about. I just learned, because I do research about people that I'm going to talk to later in the day, that you've had quite an interesting life in the last year or so. And I didn't know that, because I really don't pay attention to this stuff. But what happened?
Man, I went through like an existential crisis, which turned into some kind of like exploration, really. I had some hiccups, you know, some judgment error. No.
And so one of the things that you did is you went out, I didn't know any of this. I don't know where, I don't read the magazines, I guess. So you wore a paper bag on your head that said you weren't famous anymore or something like that?
Yeah.
You said you were no longer, and that was at a red carpet event?
For Nymphomaniac, yeah.
Okay. So you wore that.
Yeah.
All right. And then to apologize, then you did a performance piece, which that sort of was, but you did a performance art piece where people could come and see you and sit and do and say whatever they wanted to you.
Yeah, and we had like a table with all these implements. You know, there was like Indiana Jones whip and some pliers and.
What?
Yeah, it was
Like-
sort of no rules.
Like
Yeah.
if people wanted to use those things on you?
Yeah, because there was a lot of like negativity online, so I thought, all right, well, let's just let's see what this negativity is about, and let's invite it in.
Let's put pliers and a whip in front of people.
Yeah, and so I figured, maybe somebody will like pull my fingernails off or anything, because basically I was sitting there with the bag on my head in this room, and it was these one-on-one situations where we invite one person in at a time, and they could do whatever they wanted. There's also like a bowl of these really malicious tweets, and some people would just come in and read them, and I was sitting in there broken. I was really truly apologetic, and so I was sort of like apologizing to the public in a way, and so I thought for sure people were going to come in and be super mean, because it's what I had been reading, but it wasn't that way at all. It was very human. Once they got in there, everything changed. They stopped looking at me as like an object. They started looking at me as like a human, and they were very loving. It was really human.
Wow.
Yeah,
that
it was nice.
Very brave of you and good. And most people who do say mean things, it turns out, are the cowards and the chicken people that just stay there behind their keyboards.
Well, I think I wouldn't even. I think we both suffer from the same thing. I got into this industry because like I had this void. I'm a kid of abandonment, and so I thought being good at being an actor would somehow fill that void. And entertainment, a lot of entertainers are this way. And so I think people, it's really just you want to make a mark. So people who are online doing the comments really just want to make a mark. They want to have an effect. So I think we suffer from the same thing, which is just a lack of attention and love.
Right.
Yeah.
Well said. Very
All right,
good.
thank you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think no matter how you're reaching for it, everybody's trying to fill themselves up in some way, and you got to do it yourself, and you got to find out what that is that makes you feel whole and feel good.
Yeah.
What scared you the most? What got you out of that behavior, that pattern?
Jail.
Huh?
Yeah, jail. 100%. Jail is quite scary.
Did you go to jail?
Yeah, I was in jail. Yeah.
Oh, for how long?
I was there for, it felt like forever. I think 24 hours, 25 hours.
Wow. Well, that's long enough to know you don't want to be in jail.
Yeah, it was no good.
Yeah. Was that your first time?
No.
Oh.
No. No. But this is the worst time. I mean,
Okay.
I really went all the way with it. They put a Hannibal mask on me and a lead jacket, and it was just really rough.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very scary.
You must have done something very, very bad.
Yeah, I spit on a cop. It's a no-no. It's a big no-no. I'm sorry. If
Yes.
you're watching, dude, I'm sorry, man. That was crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you're now all good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm as good as I can be, sure.
I'm just gonna sit over here.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's take a break, and because I want to talk about the movie, and it really, really is good. It's a fantastic movie, and you're super terrific in it.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back. We are back with Shia LaBeouf, and now when you're doing when you're going kind of off the rails a little bit, does your mother call you, and did you talk?
Oh yeah.
Like, are you close with your mom?
Yeah, that's my girl.
Yeah.
She called me. She's
That's
like,
my girl. How sweet is that?
Yeah.
I love that. And what does she say to you?
Stop around.
What's her name?
Shayna.
Shayna, way to go.
Yeah.
That's the way you say it, Shayna. Exactly.
Yeah,
So now, was this early on, and you didn't listen to her, or was this when she got your attention?
Oh, it's been a process. I'm quite stubborn. And only child. It was just me and her. So she was mom and dad, and we we've had it all.
Yeah, but you listened to her, and and now.
Yeah, now I'm on the right path.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's one thing to say, okay, I've had some hiccups and I've made some mistakes. It's another thing to actually then take action and do it. So what is it that clicked for you? And are you meditating, or how are you getting your head clear?
A lot of things, you know, connecting spiritually, but also like, you know, a lot of running, a lot of physical. Running is big in my life.
Had you not run before?
No, I was running a lot before, but I really picked it up a bit. You know, it's become like my salvation, running.
You run every day?
Every day.
How far?
12 miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every day?
Yeah.
I'm trying to start running.
You love it if you get into it.
I am. I try, and I run as much as I can. I run for like, you know, from here like that camera, and then...
Do it more. Do it more.
There you are. Now, where are you running? This looks like you're on Hollywood Boulevard or something.
Yeah, this was silly. This is part of a performance project I did in Amsterdam, which had to do with some running called the Meta Marathon. Yeah, I did it with a couple other artists. Luke and Nastia, friends of mine, were also great artists. So we did this project in Amsterdam, which had to do with running.
Right. So okay, so you're running every day, and now you're feeling like you're completely clear.
Yeah, I mean, you know, one day at a time kind of thing, you know? I mean, every day's got its new challenges.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, now we will talk about the movie when we come back, and more with Shia after this. That's Shia LaBeouf in the new movie Fury. Now, why is that hard to, you didn't watch yourself?
Yeah, it doesn't go away, you know, you still feel it. That some moments that you put down just don't go away. You know, you still feel it. You still feel like you're right back there.
Well, you immersed yourself. It really is a fantastic movie. And at the end, Portia said, "Who's on?" And I said, "Shia." And she said, "Which one was Shia?" And she didn't even recognize you.
That's cool.
And it was amazing, because you really did. When I was like, Shia was the guy that had the scar. And you weren't happy with the makeup. He was supposed to have a scar and a cut on his face, and you weren't happy with it, so you cut your face.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you can see the scar still on your face.
Yeah,
you cut your face.
Yeah, I mean, but it was more to it than that. I mean, we'd been as a group together for like months and months. We fought every day. We lived with each other. I mean, it was really we were a brotherhood. And then by the time we got out of like our prep into the makeup, it became a movie, and none of us were feeling that. And so it just felt like, all right, well, somebody's got to turn it up a little bit. So
you said, "I'll do it."
Yeah, right. Yeah. Here we go.
So, well, the movie is about the last bit of World War II, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to explain.
This group of men had been fighting together for 3 years since Africa into Germany. I mean, as much as it's about the war and violence, it's really about intimacy of a family. It's really just about a family. Because
you're in a tank. Not the majority, but a lot of the movie is the 5 of you. Is it 5?
Yeah.
In a tank.
Yeah.
That must have been stinky. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, the whole time I was watching that, I was like, those are stinky men in that little. Was it stinky?
Well, Brad smells like citrus. I mean, he smells beautiful.
Yeah.
No, he went for it. We all went for it. I wound up not showering for about 4 months. Which changed the environment completely.
Yeah. Did somebody say to you, "You don't have to go that far"? Did someone say?
No, everybody was for it.
Yeah, everybody was for you not showering?
Yeah, everybody's for it. I mean, Brad, you know, there was a certain point, because I'm right under Brad, you know, I'm the gunner, and he's the top. So he sits right here, and then we had this, you know, I'm on my gun all the time, and we got this little vent that used to blow the air in every time the tank used to move forward. So it would just waft all through everything. It would just waft up and go right to his nose. So a lot of the movie, Brad is like, you know, like doing this number throughout most of the film, you know? Because it's not just smell, I mean, it would burn his eyes, you know?
That makes sense. I thought, why are you poking your head out so much when there's enemies around?
Yeah.
But it was your smell.
Necessity.
I see. Hey, we got you a gift, because we've been partnering with Ulta Beauty all month long to raise awareness for breast cancer research. And since you like to wear leggings and you run every single day, if you wear these out and you're photographed and post a picture of it, Ulta Beauty will donate $10,000 towards breast cancer research.
Oh, done deal.
All right.
Hey, done deal. Done deal.
All right.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Just once.
Done deal.
You just need one picture.
Hey, tomorrow morning.
All right.
This is beautiful.
We just need one picture.
That's great.
All right. Fury opens in theaters October 17th. We'll be right back. That's Shia LaBeouf. Well, I like that you're wearing shorts because I get to see your legs.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Are those rub-on? Are these like press-on tattoos, or are they real?
No, this is, yeah, they're real.
Who are they? What describe them?
These are like, they're like landmarks, you know, it's love, it's people I love, you know.
Who is this?
That's Missy Elliott there.
That's
These
Missy
are both
Elliott?
Missy Elliott, yeah. Look, hey, check it out, look. Look, that's Missy Elliott, right? I don't know if you ever see the beep beep. Who's got the keys to the Jeep? Yeah. Oh, we're gonna do the whole thing? Okay.
Yeah, who's that?
That's Biggie Smalls right there. You see him? In a Coogee.
Right.
That's Missy. That's Pac. That's Dre. That's Prince.
Any more higher up?
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any closer to the?
Yeah, let's stay. We're good with what we got, I think.
All right. Okay. All right. Whatever you want to do. Congratulations. I think you just got married.
I did. Yeah.
You did just get married.
Yeah. You say you think because you thought I was messing around or something.
No, I didn't, because I would believe you. I'm very gullible like that.
Yeah.
Somebody says they're getting married, and they got married, and I'm like, oh, well, good. And then someone said, oh, maybe he didn't because he does these performance pieces.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, so the plan was for it to be a private deal, right? But
In Vegas.
in Vegas, yeah.
At a Elvis.
Viva Vegas Wedding Chapel.
Right.
And part of the package, the King Tut package, you get a live stream for free, part of the deal. And I said, you know, we don't really need that, as a matter of fact. We'll just take a little private tape. We had our moms there. They said, no problem. We get back home, and it's like, whoa, hey, listen, something changed. So I called them up. They said, you know, somebody pressed the wrong button that sends the video to TMZ.
No.
And I said, I understood, and I checked with my girl. She's like, hey, what are you going to do? You know, it was love, so we're proud of it. It was love.
Wait, so really it got streamed out and TMZ picked it up?
It did, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, but at least now you've shared it. Most people share their wedding videos. Now you've shared it with everyone.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And dads couldn't be there, so it was kind of nice to have them there, kind of in a way.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
they're watching from TMZ,
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you
How
very
long have
much.
y'all been together?
That's very cool. We've been together for 4 years now.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's
And
my love.
is she also a performance artist of sorts?
She's an actress.
She's an actress.
Yeah.
Because you are doing some things that I am, like I would never do. Some of the things that you've done, and the most recent thing, what's it called? Take Me Anywhere?
Yeah, hashtag
Tell people,
Take Me.
it's crazy.
Well, no, yeah. You're vulnerable for sure. You're very vulnerable. So we set up this hashtag said Take Me Anywhere, and we put our coordinates up on Twitter, and built a little community, and then people would pick us up and take us anywhere they wanted. So some people would take us for 6-hour drives, some take us, 6 days. It was really up to them, and so there was a big group that sort of, if you could imagine all of us caravanning across the country, it got really wild. So
when you say us, it was you and 2 other guys.
Well, no, there's 2 artists that I collaborate with on all this stuff, Luke and Nastya. And yeah, we've been setting this up for 2 years, and then we pulled the trigger, this year, and it was really
Okay, so you're just sitting someplace waiting, and then someone shows up, and they just take you someplace.
Yeah.
There must have been some weirdos that showed up.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I definitely thought there would be far more weirdos, and so this requires like a faith in the network in a way. You got faith in people, and we're always proved it's never the cynical route. I thought for sure we'd have some trippers pick us up, and we did, but they were tripping with us, not against us, so it was cool.
As long as they're tripping with you.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
It's cool to hear you say it, though.
Yeah. I felt cool to say it. So, and what did you learn from all of this?
I don't know. I don't really have anything I learned from it. Personally, like, I look at this stuff just like my film work. Empathy is required. And so working on either is like doing empathy push-ups, and then when you go to the other, you feel like you've been working out,
Yeah.
That muscle, because empathy is a muscle, and if you don't work it, it atrophies. So like this gives me, my life is full of working it, working empathy.
That's actually really great. So
Thank
I don't know how you say you didn't learn that. I mean, that's a great way to put it.
It sounds kind of cheeseball, but it's real what I'm saying.
No, it doesn't all. I'm tripping with you. All right. No, but I love that you say if you do, it's like a muscle, because empathy is very important, especially right now. We should all have empathy, and I think it's beautiful. We're going to take a break and talk about this fascinating movie that Shia did called American Honey. We'll be back. That's Shia LaBeouf in American Honey. So the movie is getting rave reviews. It's getting, so congratulations.
Thanks.
You're getting rave reviews. You're so, I mean, you're so honest in all of your performances. You're just, there's not one bit of acting. It's just, you always are
Thank you very much.
that guy.
Thank you.
So tell everybody, because it's a real thing that happens.
Yeah, this is a real world. Yeah, magazine sales. I had briefly known about it, friends that had joined and dropped out of it, but yeah, it's a moving tribe, and it really exists. That's how Andrea got the idea. She read an article, and
The director.
off we go. Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks, was there a script? It looks so improvisational, the entire thing.
Andrea is brilliant. She's like the female Cassavetes. So she sets up scenarios, and then you'll float this way, and she's amazing. I can't really describe it on your show. I don't have enough time other than to say it's really free. And she's a truth seer who's really ballsy and wonderful.
Because I think it looks, well, she was found on a
Sasha.
beach somewhere. She wasn't an actress, right?
She's brilliant.
And not found on a beach, like wandering around. Sounds like it was a seashell or something.
Essentially, she kind of is a seashell. She
Yeah.
is, she is a window into a universe that is very distant. She's a very old soul. That woman is brilliant.
Yeah, because she's 17 years old
Yeah.
and quite something. And then everyone else in the van seems like they were also not actors. They were just kind of, or are they actors?
Well, I mean, I think we all are, but that's a whole nother discussion. But yeah, none of them are professional actors
Right.
Per se, no.
Yeah. It's really amazing, because Portia and I were watching it and going like this, it looks like it was exactly that, the scenario, and then just saying, just whatever you would say here.
Yeah.
And before we go, you're playing John McEnroe in a movie?
Yeah, yeah.
Good for you. Wow.
Yeah.
Do you play tennis, I hope?
I do now, yeah.
Yeah. Are you good?
Yeah.
Did you play it all before?
I didn't, no.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. It might look silly, but it ain't.
No, you look just like him.
Yeah,
You really do.
It's pretty good. We done did it, I think. Yeah,
Wow.
It's good.
And Bjorn Borg, you're playing right there.
Yeah, it's good.
I chased him down a hallway one day when I was 12.
Did you?
Yeah.
He was that kind of guy. He was a rock star.
I was in love with Bjorn Borg.
Yeah.
Not John McEnroe.
Oh,
but
that's a shame.
American Honey is in theaters now, and your performance is amazing.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We'll be right back. I mean it when I say you're one of the best actors around. You're so raw and real and honest and everything. You're right. You don't lie for a living. You are a very honest guy.
Thank you.
Yeah. And congratulations. You got an award last night for screenwriting for this movie. Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, too. That Carol Burnett thing is major.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So wait, is this the first film that you've written ever?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long did it take you to write it?
Well, it took me maybe about 2 months to get it all sorted.
Wow.
Yeah. I wrote the first chunk. I was in this head camp that they sent me to, and I wrote the first chunk. And then when I got home, I hadn't seen my dad in 7 years. And my director, Harrell, who's a wizard, she's like, you need to go see your dad. So then I went and saw my dad, recorded that, came home, had the ending, wrestled it down, and that was the process.
It's so good. I saw it by myself, and then I wanted Portia to see it, so we sat down and watched it again.
Whoa.
She loves it. I mean, it's really good. What's a head camp?
Head camp is where the court sends you when the other option is 7 years in jail, pretty much.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the situation. You were shooting a movie.
Yes.
And something you
I got arrested in Georgia.
You got arrested?
For terrorizing a police officer, and which is a felony charge. And they said, you got a problem. And then they sent me to this place, and they said, you got PTSD. We got a solution. We started doing this stuff called exposure therapy. And through that process of recording all these conversations, this is where the movie came from.
Right. So that really is real, that when you were writing down the conversations you were having with your dad in the movie.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So it's called Honey Boy.
Yeah.
Explain to everyone. It's a version. This little boy, by the way, Noah Jupe, brilliant.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
Yes.
I am in love with that little kid.
Yeah, me
But
too.
explain. He's you. Right?
Yeah. So it's a chunk of my life when I was doing a show called Even Stevens, and my dad was coming to set with me, and it's based around this chunk of time when we were living in a motel by the Fox Hills Mall and going to work, and And that's what the movie's about.
Right, so you were a child actor, and your dad, I knew your dad was a clown. I knew that, but I didn't know the situation and the story.
Yeah.
And has your dad seen this?
Yeah, I seen him see it, yeah.
Uh-huh. So what did he say about it?
Well, I wasn't gonna ask him because too much was riding. I mean, I don't know how you are, your parents, but he could have folded me if he had said something off color, and he's an off-color character, so I basically had him set up a web camera and then watched him watch the whole movie.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, he didn't say much, but I know he felt like I saw him, you know? Like I really saw him, like I got him.
Right.
And was very teary-eyed, and it's a love letter, so it was felt that way.
Very, very complicated relationship you had with him, to say the least.
Yeah.
And then did he give you notes or anything?
Yeah, he was, not about any of the heavy stuff, just about, like, my dad was very particular about this relationship he had with a chicken named Henrietta LaFowl, who was the world's first daredevil chicken, and this was my dad's act. It was like his opus.
True.
And my dad used to put this chicken on his head and do cartwheels, and the chicken would run from his head to his butt, from his head to his butt, and he'd like...
Now, is that your dad or is that you? Because
that's me.
At the end of the film, there's footage of your dad. There's actual real footage.
Yes.
But this is you with the chicken.
Yeah, that took a while to get him up there,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's our Henrietta.
All right, so you were on this show, Hot Ones, right?
Yes.
And they were asking you about wearing some pink leotards.
Yes,
That
yours.
they were mine because I asked you to do it, to
Yes.
raise some money for charity.
Yes.
And you did it.
Yes.
I love you for that.
Yeah.
So, yep. That's commitment right there. So I'm going to give you another opportunity to raise money for charity. I want to give you $10,000 for the charity of your choice.
Okay.
But I understand you can eat spicy things. You like spicy things?
I could eat spicy things.
Yeah, I can't.
Sure.
I can't handle spicy.
Oh.
But I understand you can.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you something that supposedly is extremely spicy. What's it called?
Hey.
A ghost.
Ghost
Do y'all know what a ghost pepper is? And a cosign and everything. Y'all are fancy. All right. So this is a ghost pepper. Is this the spiciest thing in the world?
It's among them.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. So there's water here. What else can we help you with if this is really, really
That pepper's
bad?
gone. Just say bye-bye, Pepper.
Really?
Yeah, he's out of here.
Bye-bye, Pepper.
Bye-bye, Pepper. That's a cute little pepper right there. It's a cutie pie. Probably take a minute to kick in, probably.
Really?
Probably, sure, it's a pepper. Be careful, I don't want to throw up on your knee right
Yeah. I don't want you to throw up on my knee either.
now. I know you do. I'll just
right.
hold this thing right here and
I don't
see
even,
something.
your eyes aren't even watering. We'll see how you are in a minute. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna play Burning Questions after this. We're back with Shia LaBeouf, who before the break ate a ghost pepper, and it seems to just be kicking in.
Yeah, it's real life. Yeah, that's
Now
a real
it's
quick
kicking
ghost
in.
pepper. Yeah.
All right, so I said I'd give you $10,000. What's the charity?
I got this theater company. It's called Sloss and Rec, and you know we take these kids to go see plays and stuff. We could probably do a lot with that cash.
All right, well that's where it's going. $10,000 for your theater company.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's real.
All right. Describe the feeling.
It's like somebody kicked you in your mouth. Yeah, it's just numb. This whole section right here is numb. It's just numb.
All right.
Yeah.
Continue to describe it. I'm going to read a question. You're going to have to answer the first thing that comes to your mind, and then hit the buzzer. And all right, ready? Who was your first celebrity crush?
Natalie Portman.
All right. The strangest thing that you're afraid of?
Spiders.
Are you afraid of spiders?
Yeah, I'm scared of them.
Really? All spiders?
I don't like them.
Oh. What if you got to know one? It's just because you can't see their little expression on their face, I bet.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't reason with a spider. You can't say, hey, how you feeling, spider?
Right, right. And it can't do that for you either, and yet it doesn't try to hurt you.
This pepper is so real.
What are you feeling now?
I just feel numb. I feel numb and scared.
Okay. Okay. Name 3 words to describe yourself right now.
Terrified, humbled, grateful.
Okay. What is your favorite curse word? All right. What's
You don't never press the button also?
Okay.
Good.
First thing you do when you wake up in the morning.
Pee.
Okay. What's the craziest rumor that you've heard about yourself?
That I eat humans.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, people think I'm a cannibal.
Oh, wow. Let's clear that up right now.
I've never done that.
No. And you probably don't ever have an intent, you don't want to do it.
No, I like people. I just don't like spiders.
All right, good. And yet you don't want to eat a spider either.
I'll eat a spider.
Oh, okay. What's the one thing that you've tried that you'll never do again?
Ghost peppers.
Yeah. Who was your best on-screen kiss with?
God.
Yeah, you can. Very important. This is the most important question.
Dakota Johnson.
Oh, she's cute.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, good. All right. What's a lie that you recently told?
I just told one just now.
All right.
The question right before.
All right. Is there a movie that you wish you had been in?
Raging Bull.
Okay, you'd be good in that. You can remake that.
No, I can't touch that.
Okay. Are you a member of the Mile High Club?
No.
No?
No.
You seem proud of that.
Yeah, it's not my thing. No, I'm a cuddly, cute. I'm very 50s America. I'm very Rockwell.
Not wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
No, that's not me.
You're a cuddly.
I'm a cuddly
Yeah.
50s Rockwell, missionary, boring sex guy.
Yeah.
How do you get an applaud for that? I get a standing ovation for that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wonderful.
Hey, thanks.
All right. Advice you'd give your 12-year-old self?
Just stay on course. Boring sex will get you applauded in the future.
What's something that you hate that everyone else loves?
Football.
Oh.
Sports in general. I'm not into sports at all, competitive sports.
Yeah, because there's a winner and a loser and people get Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
What's your favorite body part on yourself?
I like my wrists.
Uh-huh. All right. Yeah. How are you feeling right now?
I'm a little numb, but I feel a little bit hopeful.
Good. All right, good. It changed from numb and fearful to numb and hopeful, and I like that.
Yes.
All right, thanks to Shutterfly, we're donating $10,000 to your theater company.
Hey.
And that's Shia LaBeouf, Honey Boy.
Oh.
Is in theaters Friday, November